Just look at that. Just look at that. Guys. Look how neatly it is folded. It looks just like a bed sheet. Look at it. Super cold. Okay, so before I even share with you why I had to put my hands in that cold water, I just want to tell you this is the best vegan puff pastry. I mean, if you are looking to make a vegan pie, a vegan sausage, whatever, as long as you need a proper vegan puff pastry, this is it. This guy is here again. How? What a kiss of death. I'm not sure if this guy is thanking me or he's warning me, but anyway guys, this is what I love about this place. You get to see a lot of different animals. You get to see what you are fighting for, whether it's the environment or the animals and everything in between. Oh, somebody put fire, yeah. Chef TJ, story of my life. So guys, I'm gonna be sharing the tips and tricks of this masterpiece of vegan puff pastry, and if you really want to win in this recipe, all you have to do is to stick around, because I'm gonna be spitting some fire, guys. I'm gonna be spitting some crucial elements that will make you win in this recipe. If you are here for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe and to hit that notification button, and not only because there will be more recipes that are interesting as this one, but because this time around I'm giving away my ebook. All you have to do is to watch the whole video, hit that like button, and make sure you share and comment. That's all. Okay, so first things first, everything is from the fridge. And when I say everything, I mean the sieve is from the fridge, the flour is from the fridge, all these wooden plates are from the fridge. And I mean, you can put yours maybe 3 hours before you start working. Mine, I always prefer overnight. And it's really funny that I want to keep that cold temperature, yet I'm working right in front of the fire and I'm outside under the sun. How stupid is that? But anyway, that's the wonders of being a vegan chef. But all you have to do here, you need about 750 to 800 grams of flour. I used cake flour in this instant, but there's a lot of different types of flours. But for this recipe, let us just stick with cake flour. As I said, you need about 750 to 800 grams of flour, and then you need about, let's say what, just a pinch of salt. You need about 45 grams of vegan butter. I made this one myself. I always prefer a vegan butter with a lot of fat. Say maybe about between 70 and 80 percent of fat, and then the rest can be water, is fine. And then you rub it together. What you want to do, you want to represent the bread crumbs, and from there you need 200 to 250 mils of water. Please don't forget to add a bit of lemon, just just a few drops of fresh lemon juice, and from there knead your dough. This is where the trick is. Actually, this is another trick that you must make sure you do. So I knead my dough for about 10 minutes, somewhere there. Sometimes I go even up to 15 minutes. It's actually my therapy on my side. But you can use a machine if you've got one. I always prefer to use my hands. It's therapeutic for me. Yeah, so I just thought my vegan butter was not cold enough, so I dunk it into in the water with ice. Super cold. Yeah, that's the idea, guys. It's just to keep everything super cold. And of course, you can dust your butter with a bit of flour, and then you can keep grating. Here the flour is 100 grams and the butter is about 400 grams. As much as you would like to take your time here, because it feels as if you're massaging somebody, it's really tempting. But listen, we have to work fast, especially myself. I'm under the sun. It's funny that I want to keep this cold, yet I'm under the sun and right in front of the fire. There you go. We're gonna wrap these babies with some cling wrap and pop it in the fridge. I would say for about 3 hours. Somewhere there? Yeah, about 3 hours. And let me tell you a secret. While this thing was in the fridge, as you can see with this fire, I was cooking some lovely recipes. So guys, please, you gotta watch my next video. Anyway, now this is from the fridge and it is 3 hours. As you can see, it's a bit stiff now. Still under the sun, still right in front of the fire. We gotta work, guys. We gotta work fast. And remember, if you are working at home, obviously you have your own cool place. You're not gonna be crazy like me outside and all that and all that. You don't need this kind of life. Yeah, so remember, my hand, guys, is not part of the recipe. I know it is ugly. Don't concentrate on it. Let us just concentrate on our dough, guys. Gently. Can you see how gentle I am? Gently. That's how you want it. Kind of vertical. You know, it has to be vertical. And it is silky. It is smooth. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying. And by the way, my rolling pin, guys, it is cold. Look at that. Just look at that. Look at that. And let me promise you something. To get a dough that is silky, that is smooth like this, the secret is really in the time that you spend kneading your dough. You have to spend that 10-15 minutes to get something so smooth. And then this one, remember, this is mainly butter, just with a bit of flour, and you shape it, and that's all. So you just shape it like that. Make sure your dough, it has to be vertical. And this is how you put let's just call this our butter dough, because it's mainly butter. There is not much flour there. Put it in the middle, center. Do you think we should put it in the center? I think so. So it's like we are closing some kind of a Bible. Yeah, if it overlaps, just sneak it in, sneak it underneath. Guys, can you see that smoothness? Look here, it will look clumsy. It will look a bit clumsy. It won't look really, as smooth as I would love. But don't worry, it's just a process. And let us roll it again. And again, remember, it's vertical. Can you see that it is a bit stiff? You are putting it in the fridge because you want that stiffness. You don't want it to be soft. Otherwise, man. That's why I have my brush here. Look, I can be a drama king here. You don't really need all that, but And again, guys, please do not forget to hit that subscription button and smash the notification button if you are here for the first time, because I promise you there's a lot of recipes that are on the way. And then now, so you fold it again 2 times. As you can see, it looks beautiful, beautiful. This is what we are looking for, and you can see the lines are building up. There is your butter there, and it is still stiff as hell. We're gonna just it here on this plate, cover with some cling wrap. We need about another 2 hours. Yeah, look at the lines. That's what you want. That's what you're looking for. Okay, so now it's from the fridge. We are keeping that consistency of that coldness, or should I say the stiffness. Look at that. Just look at that. That's beautiful. That is fantastic. I love that stiffness, guys. And remember, with all this resting also, the gluten in the flour is really working on our favor. Oh, somebody roll, la, la. Chef TJ, yeah, so keep rolling and make sure you keep it vertically and also spread on the width side of it. Look at it, it's becoming smoother and smoother. It is just magical. Also remember that you have to really work fast because we just want to keep that temperature. Look at that. Yeah, so now we're gonna fold it again, and please guys, I'm gonna have a detailed recipe on my Patreon account. And by the way, if you want to support this channel, please follow that Patreon link on the description. And we really appreciate those that have supported me from when I started until this day. I know that my journey as a chef it's been really a fascinating one. Yeah, but as an author, it has been really a challenging one. There were a couple of things that I didn't know that I had to find out the hard way. So yes, there are people who might not be happy with me at this present moment as the books have taken time to reach their destiny. So I really apologize for that. But I'm also glad that all of that is sorted. And if you haven't received your book, it's definitely on the way. And I really appreciate your patience. I know all the inconveniences that this book might have caused. So from my deepest heart, I do apologize. But guys, just look at that. Just look at that. You know, with all the recipes that I make, yes, you know, I'm fascinated to see how something will turn out. But I want to promise you, for me, it has always been the journey, the process of making that, the therapy, the gift, the life itself. You know, taking certain ingredients and putting them together, and bingo, something comes out and it's beautiful, you know. In this case, I mean, I just want to show you the lines. Just look at that. That's what we want, because the whole idea is to trap the air in between these layers, and that is what is going to give us a puff pastry. But guys, just look at that. Just look at that. Just look at that. Even the monkey is looking at it. Oh man. Oh yes, and before I forget, I just want to say we have started a podcast, myself and my daughter. We're going to be sharing our thoughts about veganism, you know, especially on the food side of things. But we're going to be talking about a lot of interesting things that you guys might want to hear and participate. You know, so I will be sharing the link to that channel. We'll really appreciate it if you support us just by, you know, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, whatever it takes. Remember, we are in a heavy meat eating country, so this journey has really been a fascinating one. It's amazing what people believe with with veganism. Yeah, so now you're just gonna pop it right here in the oven, and I mean about 15-20 minutes it's gonna be puffed. You can also do this from frozen. I mean, you can just do that and cut it nicely, white in the freezer whenever you're ready. Outside, a bit of vegan milk on the top. You can actually add, like in this case, it's just vegan milk. Then I added a bit of maple syrup. You can use agave if you want. So God so loved the world. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. The crunchiness. The flaky or flaky. That is just power. That is just... Oh man. Just loving it. Ah. Okay, so if you've enjoyed this video, you're definitely gonna enjoy the one on the screen right now. Actually, let us meet there, guys. Let us meet there.